Most national holidays exist because something happened. A battle was won. A nation was founded. A leader was born. The UK's early May bank holiday has none of that. No founding story, no historical meaning, no flag to wave. It is simply a Monday off in May, created by an act of Parliament because someone thought workers deserved it. And somehow, despite having absolutely no reason to exist, it has become one of the most beloved long weekends in the British calendar. This is the story of the purposeless holiday. The foundation of the British bank holiday system is the Bank Holidays Act of 1871. Before that year, British workers had no legally guaranteed days off at all. A Liberal MP named Sir John Lubbock, a banker, naturalist, and passionate advocate for working people, pushed the legislation through Parliament. The original 4 bank holidays he created were Easter Monday, Whit Monday, the first Monday in August, and Boxing Day. Bank employees specifically were the intended beneficiaries. The names stuck for everyone. Whit Monday, the Monday after Whitsun, itself 50 days after Easter, became the anchor for the spring bank holiday for the next 100 years. The defining moment came in 1971. For a century, the spring bank holiday had fallen on Whit Monday, a movable date tied to the Easter calendar. Because Easter itself moves, Whit Monday could land anywhere from mid-May to mid-June. In 1971, Parliament passed the Banking and Financial Dealings Act, which decoupled the spring holidays from the lunar calendar entirely. Whit Monday was abolished. In its place came 2 fixed points: the early May bank holiday, always the first Monday in May, and the spring bank holiday, always the last Monday in May. The calendar became predictable. The mystery of the May bank holiday began. What happened next was not planned by any government. Retailers and the hospitality industry noticed that the early May bank holiday arrived at precisely the right psychological moment, when the British public had survived winter and desperately wanted reassurance that summer was coming. Garden centers reported their busiest weekends of the year. Parks filled. Pub beer gardens opened their doors regardless of the weather. Hotels in coastal towns began treating it as the unofficial start of the summer season. No one decreed that the first Monday in May would become the opening ceremony of British summer. It simply became that, 1 year at a time. The May bank holiday weekend today is defined less by what you do than by the permission to do it outside. Barbecues appear regardless of the forecast. The British have long since accepted that optimism is a more reliable tool than thermometers. Beaches fill with families who drove for 2 hours to sit in 19 degrees and call it warm. The Peak District, the Lake District, and the Cotswolds absorb hundreds of thousands of walkers. Coastal towns like Brighton, Whitby, and Tenby brace for the annual surge. It is the first proper outdoor weekend of the year, and the British take it seriously. One of the deepest traditions attached to the May bank holiday weekend is the village fete. Homemade cakes judged by local luminaries, tombolas with prizes no one particularly wanted, brass bands playing on village greens, children competing in egg and spoon races. The fete has medieval roots, traced back to the church fairs of the 12th and 13th centuries, held on feast days of the local patron saint. The modern village fete is a secular descendant, stripped of religious occasion, but retaining every other element. Around 7,000 fetes take place across England every year. The majority cluster around bank holiday weekends. The May bank holiday has become their unofficial season opener. 3 facts about the early May bank holiday. First, the United Kingdom has only 8 public holidays, among the fewest in Western Europe. France has 11, Germany has 13 depending on the state, and Spain has up to 14. Every single one of those 8 British holidays carries unusual weight because there are so few of them. Second, the term bank holiday is specifically British and Commonwealth. Most of the world says public holiday. The British phrase is a legacy of 1871, when the legislation was specifically designed to give bank employees the day off, and the name attached itself to the entire institution. Third, the 4th of May is informally known around the world as Star Wars Day, owing to the phrase, "May the 4th be with you." The 2026 early May bank holiday falls on exactly that date, making this the only public holiday in any country that accidentally shares its date with a global pop culture phenomenon. The May bank holiday reveals something quiet and important about British culture. There is no ceremony, no official gathering, no national ritual required, just a Monday that has been declared by law to belong to the people. Britain works longer average hours than most of its Western European neighbors. The average British worker takes fewer annual leave days than their French or German counterpart. In that context, a bank holiday is not a minor administrative event. It is permission, collective, nationwide permission, to stop. The May bank holiday asks nothing of you. It simply insists that you have the time. Across Europe, May is a month dense with national holidays. Germany marks Ascension Thursday and Whit Monday, both rooted in the Christian calendar. France observes Victory in Europe Day on the 8th of May, then Ascension, then Whit Monday. The Netherlands celebrates Liberation Day on the 5th of May. Each of these holidays carries an explicit reason: a religious event, a military victory, a moment of national meaning. Britain's early May bank holiday stands apart from all of them. It is the only national holiday in Western Europe defined entirely by the absence of a specific reason. It exists because a Victorian banker named Lubbock thought workers deserved a Monday off in spring. That simplicity, 150 years later, may be the most radical thing about it. The early May bank holiday falls on the 4th of May 2026. If you have not yet worked out how to turn that Monday into a longer break, Vacation Maximizer can help. The app analyzes your PTO days alongside UK public holidays and shows you the exact combinations that give you the most time off for the fewest days used. Download Vacation Maximizer, free on iOS and Android.